Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Crate with Linda. So guys, I'm coming on. It is Tuesday and I'm doing a what's for dinner, but let me tell you something. Wait, I have to give the dogs water, so just give me 1 second. Dogs, yes. Hey, Cooper, come in here. Cooper, you have water in here. Come on. Mommy has water in here. Oh, you're so bad. Plural because we have a little visitor. Who's that? Who's that? Say hi, bro. Say hi, Brody. Did you say hi? Did you say? I think Cooper has something on his head. Come here. I don't know if it's a tick. He might have a tick on his head. Look on his head. He won't stay still for me. We have Brody for a little while, so yeah. Hi, bro. Oh, it was just something black. Okay. What do you want? What do you want? I don't have anything for you guys. Go get your toys. Go get your toys and play. Go ahead. Go get your toys and play. So this morning, around 10:30, 11 o'clock, I put in a pot roast. I put in a beef barley soup in the crock pot. Now, I was going to show you guys, but I've shown you guys my beef barley soup recently. And I just really actually just wanted to just put it together without any worries. Or not that there's worries when I do it with you guys, but, I just wanted to do it myself and just get it done. And I just felt motivated to do it, so I did it. And sometimes with me, with me, I have to do things when I am ready to do it at that moment. So, anyway, the beef barley soup is cooking. What I did was I just put the barley in about a half hour ago. Well, yeah, about 20 minutes ago. And I'm going to make something with it. I think I'm going to make either garlic toast. I might make biscuits. I don't know. Biscuits can be dangerous because they're so high in carbs for me. But I just love them. So I might just make biscuits. What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? Biscuits. I'll definitely make garlic toast too because my husband's not a big fan of biscuits, but I'm a big fan of biscuits. So yeah, I think I'm going to make biscuits. Yeah, let's make biscuits. Let's make biscuits. I got to shoot. All right. So, let's get started. I got to get a recipe. I have a recipe for biscuits. Let me go get it. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I found my buttermilk biscuit recipe. I have to make buttermilk because I don't have buttermilk. So, what it is it's you can make your own buttermilk, and it's 1 cup of milk to 1 tablespoon of is it a teaspoon or a tablespoon? Alexa, to make your own homemade buttermilk, how much vinegar do you put in?
From blessthismessplease.com. To make homemade buttermilk, add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice or white vinegar to a 1 cup measuring cup.
Right. Okay. Perfect. So that's what I thought. Okay. So I'm going to do white vinegar because I don't have a lemon cut up right now, and I don't want to open up a lemon. I have this lemon, but it's all gone. So guys, this is why I told you that I keep, just hit my hands holding the head, that I keep this in the house. Because I keep it in my cabinet and I keep it in my fridge because I'm more likely to use this up as we cook because we're not milk drinkers. Let me tell you something. I used to be a milk drinker. Like, I would love milk, but the problem with that is I would drink milk with cereal, which is not good for my diabetes, or I drink milk with Oreo cookies or dipping cookies into the milk. That's what I would drink milk. And I would just drink milk really on its own. Milk has a lot of sugar in it. It does. I never even realized it. A lot of sugar and a lot of carbs. Well, 12 grams of sugar in 1 cup. So it's not, It's not that great for you as far as diabetes goes. But anyway, I keep this. We don't drink milk anymore. But every time I go to make a recipe, not every time, but well, yeah, if I need a recipe that calls for milk, and I go in the refrigerator and I'm like, God damn it, I don't have milk. Sorry, I used God's name in vain. Some people don't like that. I'm very sorry, guys. Then I don't have milk, then I can't make the recipe, and I end up using half and half, because we always have that. And sometimes it doesn't work in the recipe. I don't know. Anyway, I keep this. So this is what I had, and now this is just about almost gone. I think I have another one in the fridge, or no, I have 2 in the back room. When I go to the Dollar Tree, I'm going to get like 2 or 3 more and put them in my cabinet. Love, love, love it, because it comes right out of the cabinet. Once you open it, it's good for 15 days, 2 weeks in the refrigerator. So that's perfect. That's a perfect amount. It's only 32 ounces, but it's shelf stable. Love it. If you go to the Dollar Tree, pick up 1 or 2, stick in your cabinet. You never know what goes on. All right, so we got the milk, the butter. We need freezing cold butter. So let me see how much butter I need. I'm gonna put this couple of sticks in the I'll put a couple of sticks in the freezer. Let me just see how much I need. 6 tablespoons I need. So how many? Oh, this is 4. 1 stick is 4 tablespoons. So I'll put 2 sticks in the freezer just for a few minutes. Oh, I gotta put the vinegar in the. It would help if I put the vinegar into the buttermilk. Into the milk. Okay, let's put that there. Let's put this back in the fridge. I'm only making 1 batch of of biscuits, because if I make 2, then I'll have more biscuits, and I really can't have more biscuits than what I'm gonna make, because it only makes about 8 biscuits. I wonder, should I make? Nah, I'll just make the 1. It'll be fine. Tablespoons. So you just put a tablespoon of white vinegar, or oh shit, God, I hope that wasn't too much, or lemon juice. That was definitely a tablespoon. Tablespoon, right? Of that in there, and you let it sit for 10 minutes, and that's how you make buttermilk. So awesome. All right, so I'm going to stick these in the freezer. Is this starting to boil? Yeah, I need this to boil. It's on high. I've had this on high for about 6 hours. I put the steaks in there. I put chuck steaks in there. I always use chuck steaks with the, I think these were boneless. But I put them in there fully I didn't cut them, and they just break up, and I'm going to check them out. If I need to break some of the meat up, I can break some of it up as it's, whatever. So that's good. So I put carrots, and I put some celery stalks that I had in the freezer. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to eat them. I might take them out because they were frozen, so I didn't cut them. But I like celery a little. I like celery. Nobody else likes celery. But only me and Billy are gonna eat this probably. The kids might have. The kids might have a little bit. I was gonna put mushrooms in it, but I didn't put mushrooms in it because I figured if Frankie wants to taste it, he doesn't like mushrooms, so whatever. I didn't put mushrooms in it. But anyway, and I put beef broth, a little chicken broth. I put oregano and basil and Italian seasoning and salt and pepper and garlic powder, onion powder, fresh garlic, onions, carrots. That's what's in this beef barley soup. And of course, barley. I put, I put this in at the end, guys. This is how many ounces. I always end up with a half a cup. Because on the back it says a half a cup. But then this is 16 ounces. I always end up putting mostly the whole thing in. Because we like barley. We really, really like the barley in it. That's our favorite part. So, yes. I always have about this much left. And then I end up using it for my another pot. This winter I'll be making beef barley a lot. So, I will definitely use this. I'm going to put this in the cabinet. Alright, let's get a big bowl. All right, so what I need, I went back there and didn't get flour, knucklehead. So I need 2 cups of flour, I need baking soda, baking powder, salt, butter, and the buttermilk. That's it. Baking powder, baking soda. Oh, seriously, Linda? Let me get the flour. I need 2 cups all-purpose flour. That's what I have, all-purpose. And I'm gonna make these in my air fryer thingy. That's what I'm doing. All right, so let's get the cup measurement. Why isn't it out here? I thought I put it in here, but I put it in different spots because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. What?
Next to the pull-out shell.
What is?
I think yellow oil.
No, I don't need olive oil.
I think it's yellow.
I need a cup of a measuring, a 1 cup measuring cup, and I thought I put it in here. Looks like we made it. I broke a measuring cup the other day. Is this a cup? Or is this a half a cup? This is a cup. Okay. So we need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Oh, Jesus. This container, I love it, but I hate it because it's very annoying to, it's not wide enough to dip the cup in, and I like to dip the cup in, but it's not wide enough to do that, so it frustrates me because then I make a mess, and then I'm going to put it in here so I can just pour it. Alright, so that's 1. Now, I know with flour, with baking, you have to really kind of be precise, and I am mostly, but these are biscuits. They're not, I'm not worried about. Come on, goddammit. I'm not worried about it, them being perfect. If it was a cake or something like that, yeah. Okay, so that's 2 cups, right? A little bit more than 2 cups. Go into the chapel and wait. Why am I singing that song? Gonna get mad. Okay. 2 cups of flour. 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. 1/4 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. What the hell's going on here? Oh, this has to be it, right? No, this is 1/8. Here it is. 1 teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Okay. Baking powder is 1 tablespoon, right? 1 tablespoon. All right. Put these away. Gonna get mad. 1 teaspoon of salt, though. I don't have any salt in there. I gotta put salt in my thing. I have this container here that needs to have salt in it. So I'll just put this in here. Always at the end, you can never get all the salt out. I hate that. So what I do is I always do this. Is I cut it. Because that's the only way to get all the salt out. All right, so what did I say? 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon. Gotta be cleaned off. All right. Just give that a little mixy mix. And then what I'm gonna do is, when the butter is cold enough, and I didn't write down here how long they take to cook and what to cook it on. Alexa, what temperature do I bake biscuits at?
The temperature for baking biscuits typically varies depending on factors such as the type of biscuit being made and the individual oven. However, biscuit recipes generally recommend an oven temperature of 425 degrees Fahrenheit,
Really?
which provides a golden brown exterior and a soft and fluffy interior.
Okay. All right, I'll probably do 425. Alexa, how long do biscuits take to cook?
It is recommended to bake biscuit in the oven for 10 minutes to 12 minutes
okay.
at 450 degrees Fahrenheit.
All right.
Bake until biscuits are light brown.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to wait a couple of minutes. All right, this is really starting to boil now. I'm not going to open it up because when you open it up, the boil stops and then you have to start all over again. So I'm just going to let it sit for like another 20 minutes. Let that barley cook. Thinking about making a 2-ingredient bread. I have 2 bread recipes. I have an overnight bread recipe, and I have a 2-ingredient bread recipe. Stir. Oh, do not mix. 1 teaspoon. Oh, this had raisins in it. That's right. I'm not gonna make that because nobody's gonna. Well, yeah, people like raisin bread here. I'm not sure, guys. I'm feeling very motivated right now. Oh, I got the onion cheesy bread. Oh, that was really good. Did I make that once before? Onion cheesy bread. Cheesy pepperoni bread. When did I make that? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just looking at my I'm looking at my stuff here. Oh, buttermilk powder. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. Go into the chapel and oh, I have here I have no knead bread. This has to sit 12 to yeah. I make this at night and it sits for 12 to 18 hours. This is really a really good bread too. But I want to make something like not fancy, but I want to make some bread with something in it. Like I made what was that bread that I made? I made the artisanian bread, I think that was, or no, the flat bread. But I can put anything I want in bread, right? Like you can put seasonings and all that stuff in it. Okay. All right. So now it's just a waiting game. I'm just gonna wait like another 10 minutes, and then I'll do the biscuits. I'm gonna get the bread ready because I'm gonna make my husband a couple of pieces of garlic toast. Because like I said, he's not crazy about biscuits. I don't know how. I can't relate to that. Like, how can you not like biscuits? Oh my God. How can you not like biscuits, Billy? Yeah, you are weird. Going. Why am I singing a chapel song? And I'm gonna do this an easy way tonight. You know what I'm gonna do? It's easier any way I do it. Either I toast the bread when I make my garlic toast. By the way, guys, garlic toast is really like a simple garlic anything. Like I have hamburger rolls that are gonna be going stale in there. If you had hamburger rolls, or if you have hot dog rolls, even bread, like I have this leftover bread that I'm gonna use up. Not all of it, but if you have bread that's going to be going stale, or you just need to use it or whatever, with your meals, make garlic toast. I'm telling you, what I do it so many different ways. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll just put it in the toaster and it'll toast them. Then I'll just put butter and a little garlic powder and some olive oil and some seasonings, oregano or Italian seasoning and grated cheese, and then I stick them back in the toaster oven, or I stick them in the toaster oven because I use a toaster or whatever, however you want to toast them. Or I stick them in the oven. If I'm making a lot, I'll put them on a big baking pan, and I'll put them in the oven because it's just easier. Or what I did the other day was today I woke up and I felt like an egg, like I felt like a fried egg, I like the yolk very loose. So I didn't want to get the toaster. I was just being lazy. So what I did was I took a piece of bread, I got the frying pan, I put a little bit of butter. I'll show you how I do it. It's very simple, so self-explanatory. But anyway, I put the little piece of butter in the pan. I put the bread in there, flipped it like 2 or 3 times until the bread got toasty. Oh, it was so good. Then I had egg yolks left over that I had left over from my muffin thing, my pistachio thing that I made yesterday. So I just wanted a yolk. I didn't really even want the white. I like the white, but it was fine because I only eat so much, with the sleeve and all that. And so then I took the toast out of the frying pan. I put a little bit more butter in. I put the egg yolk in. The egg yolk cooked a couple of seconds, like maybe 20 seconds. Flipped it over. It was perfect how I liked it. Took it poured it right on top of the toast. Oh, it was so delicious. It was so satisfying. It was so good. And it was so simple. So like toast, that's how I'm going to make the toast. I'm going to make it in the frying pan. I make them a couple of pieces in there and just butter the toast up. And then put the garlic stuff on it and just leave it in the toast and do it right in the frying pan. Be very simple and good. But yeah, if you ever want to use up your bread, you can use hamburger rolls, hot dog rolls. You know what you do with the hot dog rolls? You open up the hot dog roll and just flatten it out. And then just either separate them or leave it big, leave it in one piece if you want. And then just do the same thing, toast them in the oven, butter them, put a little garlic. If you like fresh garlic, put fresh garlic. I don't really use fresh garlic on my garlic breads and stuff because nobody really likes the strong flavor. And it's weird because we're very big garlic people, but I've always just made it like that for my kids because they never were crazy about the real strong garlic. So garlic powder is where it's at. If you're not a big garlic fan, put a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, some Italian seasoning. Grated cheese is a great add to a little garlic toast or garlic butter, garlic bread. So yummy, guys. Also, another tip: if you have if you have Italian bread that you need to save, let's say, sometimes I'll buy a loaf of Italian bread very, 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 not very often because I'm a bread eater. I can't really eat it. You know that. We're not big, big, big Italian bread eaters, really, basically. Well, we are, but we're not. Anyway, if I have a loaf of Italian bread that's left over, a half of a loaf, what I do is I wrap it up and I put it in the freezer. And then when one night I'm like, ooh, I want garlic bread, I have a half a loaf of frozen bread in there. I put it in the microwave, defrost it, defrost it all up, make it up with butter and garlic and all that. Put it in the oven, and you got garlic bread. So you don't always have to run out and get Italian bread. But do that too. You can stick a loaf of Italian bread, cut it. You can even cut it in like fours, stick it in a Ziploc bag, put it in your freezer, and you can make garlic bread for yourself. If you're a single person, make just like 2 slices. Like cut it in each little pieces. So you have, or in slices. This way you have the slices already. Freeze it, guys. You can make a little garlic toast for yourself. Please, that is a really, really good idea. Linda from Las Vegas, that would be really good for you to do. Also, Belinda Barks, if you guys, I know it's only you and your hubby, you can make that for yourselves. You can put 2 slices in, you have 1 slice each or whatever you want. You can do that. So good, guys. So whoever is like, and if you have a big family, you can put a big loaf in there. It just depends on what your family size is. So yeah, those are a couple of tips that I like to give you guys. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do with this. Bill, you want 2 pieces? That's enough?
What, honey?
2 pieces is enough?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
All right, so I'll make him 2 slices. So I'm not going to do that yet because, like I said, that's going to take a minute to do. And the biscuits only take 10 minutes. So this is, to the point where it's almost done. So I'm going to start making the biscuits. Let's check this out. Now I'm going to taste it for flavor. See, it's getting nice and thick now because you see the barley. There you go, guys. So yummy. Oh, I also put a can of diced tomatoes in here. It doesn't really call for it, but I like tomatoes in my soups. Like, I like little pieces of tomatoes. Hubby's not crazy about it, but he just won't take the tomato. I like that. I like a base. Woo! See the meat? It's just breaking apart, guys. See that? So like I said, I put 2 chuck steaks in here. I'm going to taste it and see how it tastes, if it needs any more seasoning, any salt or any cheese. It's going to be hot. That's really hot. So good. Let me taste the barley. But don't worry, guys, I won't double dip, even though it's just me and my family, and it's okay. But some people get offended. Linda, you double dip. Linda, that's what I say. Just teasing, guys. I love all you guys. It's a little hard. So it's perfect because another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I think it needs a little salt though. Because I go easy on the salt with this because I put bouillon in there. I put beef bouillon and chicken bouillon, and that can make it very salty. So I'm cautious with that. I'm very cautious with the bouillon and the salt because I'd rather not have to put citrus in it, because there are times when I put a little extra salt and stuff and it was too salty, and I would Google it or go to Alexa and she would tell me, put a little citrus. So, and if it's not overly salted and you put a little citrus in, it really does, like lemon or vinegar, it really does take the saltiness out of it. But if you overly salt it, if it's like a lot of salt, I notice you have to put a lot of citrus in, and then you taste the citrus. If you only put a little bit of citrus in, you don't really taste the citrus, you know. But if you put a lot in, you're gonna taste like in your beef barley soup, you're gonna have a lot of lemon, which is fine. It's delicious, but yeah. So so you just gotta be careful. But just be cautious when you put salt and grated cheese and stuff in and bouillon, because you can always take out, you can always add, but you can't take out. You know what I mean? And then you have an issue. So you don't want to waste your money. And it happens, guys, though. It's in the kitchen. Things happen. They've happened to me numerous of times. And, you know, it happens. That's life. But anyway, yeah. Okay, so let's get the butter out. Okay. So we got 6 tablespoons of butter. Now, I'm going to wash my hands because people use one of those pastry cutter things. I don't even have one of those. I could use, some people use a mixer. I notice that I'm not going to do that, or a fork and a knife. I just get in here with my hands because it's easier and it just breaks up easier that way. So I'm going to wash my hands. I like to dry my hands with paper towel, not with a dish towel, because I think sometimes like the particles come off and there's, you know, little particles. I don't want that in my biscuits, so I don't know. Anyway, just a little note. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take this cutting board and I'm going to cut the butter up into little pieces. That's what you got to do. Cut the butter up into little pieces, and then it'll easier to break off with your hands. This isn't dirty. This is just stuff that I was cutting up stuff. Not anything bad on here. All right, let's, can you guys see what's happening here? Oh, baby now, take me into your love. All right, so I need 6 tablespoons, so this is, how many, is this 6? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait a minute. It says 4 tablespoons. Oh, shit, shoot. Sorry, guys. This is 8 tablespoons. A half a cup, right? So I only need 6 tablespoons. I was gonna put a stick in 2. Linda, really get it together. Okay, so oh, I'm on the wrong freaking thing. I'm looking at this. I'm like, where is this? I think it was 6 tablespoons. Let me just find the freaking recipe in. Where's my recipe? I have this notepad that I'm not, guys, I'm telling you, I'm not a big recipe person as far as books and stuff goes. I love recipe books, but I just can't follow recipes unless it's like a baking recipe. So a lot of my recipes that I have written on here are baking recipes. There are a few that are savory, but they're mostly baking recipes because I am not. I always, whenever I do a recipe, I always change it up. And my girlfriend, Jerry Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors, go check her channel out. Also, go check out Shorty Vaughn with Crazy But Not Dangerous. She's doing well. She's back and doing videos. And I want to say hi, Shorty. Good. Take it easy, but you're doing great. Love your channel. Go check her out. Shorty Vaughn with Crazy But Not Dangerous. And Jerry Ellen with Cooking with Neighbors. She's amazing. She does great stuff. She's my bestie on here. I love her, and that's it. But she always says to me, Linda, why do you take my recipe and then you don't follow it? I'm very sorry, but that's just the way I am. She knows me by now. Because I'm crazy. Where is it? I have no patience for this. I just had it. It is 6 tablespoons, I'm pretty sure. But I just want to make sure. Oh, lordy, lordy. Ranch packet. No, I don't need that right this minute. Taco seasoning. I got to make that up. Pancake mix. No, buttermilk biscuits. Okay. 6 tablespoons butter. Yes. So this is 8 tablespoons. So I don't even need this whole freaking stick, Linda. Hello. Here's 6 right here. Okay, perfect. Okay, this will keep in my butter dish. Anyway, that's all right, that's okay. We're gonna use it anyway. All right, so I'm gonna break this up. This is cold, but it's not really frozen. But try not to handle it so much with your fingers, with your hands, because until you get it in there, because your hands give off heat, and the colder the butter, the better, because the butter is what makes the biscuits nice and flaky. So I'm just gonna cut it in little pieces like this. You want a nice flaky biscuit. This biscuit recipe I got, I'm not embarrassed to say, I got it from the Moss Family TV, Fallon from Moss Family TV. I've done other biscuit recipes before, and hers is my favorite one. So I wrote it down. I always go back to this biscuit recipe. Love it. So she's a real country home girl and just knows her stuff, and it's really delicious. I used to watch her a lot. I used to watch her YouTube channel. I haven't really watched her lately. I gotta get back there and check her out. But she's got a nice family, Moss Family TV, very popular, and she does some good stuff. But anyway, that's that. Okay, so that's 8 tablespoons. So what it says to do is it says to go in there and start breaking up the butter. And then after the butter is all broken up, then you add the buttermilk. And once you add the buttermilk, then you just mix it up until it becomes, a little batter or whatever, but it has to become thick, whatever, and it has to be like wet to the touch. It can't be dry. And also, you can't overmix it. If you overmix your batter, your biscuit dough, it's going to be tough, and they're not going to be good. So just get in here and break the butter up into little pieces. Mix it up with the flour. It smells like nothing. Get in here and break it up as best as you can. You want them like little peas, because the more little pieces you have, the more they're gonna go through the biscuits, you know what I mean? And make the biscuits nice and flaky, because the butter like melts into the biscuit. Ooh, so good, so good. These are really, really good, and the recipe is so easy. And if you use self-rising flour, you don't have to do the whole recipe. All you have to do is put the flour in, because there's stuff in the flour already, you know what I mean? I usually normally always buy all-purpose flour, but once in a while I will buy a small one of the self-rising flour just to have it. But I just bought a big huge thing at Walmart. Was it Walmart? Yeah. Of a big 10-pound thing of flour. It was on sale like $4 and something for baking this holiday. I think that'll be plenty. I don't think I'll need more than that. If I need more than that, I need a hole in my head. We made Christmas cookies. I'm going to be making some different stuff this year. I'm going to try my Italian honey ball cookies, if you ever heard of them. I think they're called speculaolia or something in Italian. I forget what they're called, but my grandmother and my great aunt would make them every single Christmas. We'd have a big mound of honey balls. If you don't know what honey balls are, go and look up and Google honey balls. They're amazing. They're a little time consuming to make, but they're so good. All right, so this is broken up pretty good. I'm gonna do a little bit more. My hand hurts tonight. I have arthritis, and sometimes it's really debilitating. I had neuropathy, diabetic neuropathy when I had diabetes. I still have diabetes, but it's not, I'm not on insulin anymore. With having the gastric sleeve and losing 130 pounds, guys, I'm at 130 pounds now, guys. So excited! I went from 291 to 291 to 160, guys. So it's like 131 pounds. And my diabetes, I'm not on insulin anymore, and I just take one shot just to keep it at bay. And it's still there. It's still hanging around, but it's not, at least it's not damaging my organs anymore. All right, okay, hopefully. Okay, so let's pour this in. I think we do this. Okay, so now, this is how she does it. She just mixes it. Like I said, you want to do it pretty fast because you don't want to over. I should have took my bracelet off, but oh well. You don't want to over mix these, but you just mix them. There's a little flour in it. And I know they're supposed to be a little bit sticky. I really didn't want to use two hands, but hold this like this a little bit. Yummy. Bill, can you come here a second? I think I need a little bit more flour in here, but I don't want to go touch the flour thing with my hand. I want to just put just a drop of flour in here. But I think it needs, right here, the flour container right there.
Yeah.
Carefully, because it comes out faster when you turn the thing over. I just need a little bit of flour on top of this right here. A little bit. It's going to come out fast.
I got no control.
In the middle there. Perfect.
Yell at me. See that, Billy?
that
He
should be
abuses me, Bobo. I'm abused.
That should be
guys.
good, guys.
Abused.
I don't know, maybe a little bit more. I need you again. I just need a little bit more. Yeah, I think I need a little bit more. It's supposed to be sticky. I remember her when she did it. It is, but it's not supposed to be this sticky. I need a little bit more flour.
Okay, honey.
Just do it.
I'm here.
If I put this all over your face. Yeah, it's gonna come out fast. Come on. All right, good.
That's all you get.
Just stay right here a minute.
Stay right here. See how she abuses me?
Yeah, that's good.
I'm so abused.
That's perfect.
Like me.
Yeah, see guys, and I don't want to mix it anymore because I don't want a tough biscuit. Let's just see how we're going to get all this off my hands. I'm going to call him again, watch. Billy! Here. You know how to get flour off your hands? Is to pour a little flour on your hands. So I'm going to pour a little flour on my hand. Over the sink because, oh God, I don't want to freak hubby out. Asking him again. I just made a big mess. And this is what you do, guys. And it's not working. It's not working. Let me get a little bit more. Oh, shit. I make myself laugh. See, and it comes off basically most of it. I don't want to waste what's here. I don't want to waste what's here. There we go. You know, you would think that I would wear my apron. I have an apron that says Create Flinda on it. And I got news for you. It was a little snug when I used to wear it before I lost all the weight. And now it probably is going to be too big on me. I'm going to put it on. Not today, but tomorrow. I'll put it on. I thought about it yesterday, putting it on when I was baking. And so I'm going to start wearing it again. All right. It is what it is now. It is going to be what it is. So, is it worth washing my hands? To get the little Bill, come here a minute. Just help me a minute.
All I do is help you. What now?
I need the baking you know, the
Spit it out.
the got to the mama toaster oven thing.
The pan?
Yeah, I need the pan, because I have to, yeah, I'm gonna put biscuits on them.
Why do you say I need the pan?
Can you put it here, please?
No.
Now, this has a lot of butter in it, so it says you don't have to spray,
Got it
but
now?
I need for you to spray a little bit. I like to just do a little spray.
Oh my God.
Wait, just go like this, fairly little.
Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me.
Susan.
All in the does is abuse me.
He needs help, guys.
Abuse me.
I can't answer. You have to answer because my fingers are all. Come here. I'm gonna pause it for a minute. All right, guys. So let's get these biscuits on here, okay? So I forget how she exactly did it. She just plops them on here. Maybe she did this to them. I forget. I think she might have, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna do them like I do them. I don't want to make them too huge. I think that's what she did. She put flour. She did that. Yeah, that's what she did. She would. Yes, that's what she did. She would put flour like this. Yeah. I remember her doing that. Bill, she's telling me that's not the ID card. I don't know what she's talking about.
Pull the app back up, honey.
I'm doing stuff right now.
Can I pull this off here?
You're gonna have to pause it. I mean, stop it.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you.
They're on.
All right, guys.
I'm running away now.
Sorry, guys. All right, so now I have 6, 7, 8. I have 8 biscuits. I'm gonna put this in for 10 minutes. Okay. Just really gets all over your hands, and it doesn't let loose. It really doesn't. It does not let loose. All right. And as soon as these biscuits are done, we're gonna eat. And I'm gonna put the toast in, and then we're gonna eat. All right, let's put this in. 10 minutes. It's going on 10 minutes on 325. Oh no, 425. I'm sorry. I actually put it on 400 because I don't want them to get too brown. I don't like them too brown. All right. So I made a mess here. I'm gonna have to scrub this thing off. See? That's what happens, guys, when you're baking. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. It's gonna be delicious anyway. All right, let me pause you before I wash my hands. Oh boy. Okay, guys, so sorry, I got biscuit stuff on me. All right, just some family stuff going on right now. Okay, so I'm gonna do the toast. Get the hell out of here. There's one fly in here. I'm gonna go crazy. Oh, I can't stand flies. And there's one hanging out. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. Get the hell out of here. Where's my fly swatter? Let me get my fly swatter. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I really don't have patience for you right now. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the biscuits are almost done before I make the toast because I don't want the toast to get cold. You know, it's gonna be a little chilly, but it is what it is. So I just added some water to this, guys, because like I told you, as the barley cooks, it thickens up the broth. That's what it does. So I added like another half a cup of water to this because you need more broth. And then what happens is each time you heat it up, if you heat it up in before you heat it up, like if you heat it up all at one time in a pot on the stove or whatever, and back in the crock pot, you have to add more water to it. Or if you're heating it up in an individual pot, add a little bit of water to that. Because it will soak up a lot of the broth, and we like broth. If you like it really, really thick, you know, more like a stew, then you don't need a lot of broth. But we like a soup. We like the soup. So yeah, so that's that. Okay, so here's the butter. What I'm gonna do is let's move this out of here, just until that son of a you know what comes back, because I'm gonna get him. And softened butter. It's important that it's softened because otherwise it's going to rip the bread. So this is softened. Load it up with butter. You like it a little. Now you can put it on both sides. I don't know, guys. Sometimes I put it on both sides. Sometimes I put it on one side. I don't even know. I'm just going to do one side today. Well, no, I'm actually going to do... I'm going to put butter in... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to put butter in the pan, and I'm just going to do one side of the toast. So the other side, I will just put right directly on in the pan. Can you guys... I do this all the time. I'm so sorry. I do this all the time. At least I realized it this time before I'm done with the whole thing. So, and you guys can't tell me, like, I know you guys are probably screaming at the screen sometimes, Linda, show us, Linda, what the heck are you doing, Linda, wake up. You know why I know that? Because I do that. Sometimes when I'm watching somebody, I'll be like, excuse me, you're not showing us. And I like to see it. I like to see what's going on. All right, we're going to go check those biscuits. And then we're going to put the seasonings on here. All right. Listen, I know it's a lot of butter, but it's garlic toast, and, you know, it's what it is. Let's check the, biscuits out. See what's going on with them. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, baby. Ooh! Giving them a little shimmy shake. Alright, I'm lowering the flame because they're definitely, I don't want them to get, they're just about done. They're literally done in the 10 minutes that they say that they're done. So let's make the toast. Okay, let's make the toast. Alright, let's put this on. We're going to put this on high. Because the higher you have it, the quicker it'll toast. So I'm going to put a little bit of butter. Like I said in here. Okay. and just get the butter coated, you know, on the pan. But let's put some garlic on here. So this is how I do my garlic toast, guys. Garlic. Put as much as you want or as little as you want. If you don't like a lot of garlic, just put a little. We like garlic. And I put a little bit of onion for flavor. Onion doesn't necessarily, you know, if you only use a little, it doesn't necessarily taste like onion. But it just does gives the, come on people. It just gives the, a little bit of flavor. And we're just going to put some Italian seasoning, because that'll do the whole thing. Italian seasoning. And gives it a nice flavor. It is Italian bread. I'm going to put a little bit of of basil. Actually, no. I'm just going to put a little bit of parsley because it already has Italian seasoning. So I'm just going to put a little bit of parsley and then a little bit of paprika, and then I'm going to put it in there. And you're going to watch. Watch it come alive. A little bit of paprika. This really annoys me the way it comes out of here. It doesn't come out that great. It's annoying. Alright, just spread the butter out. Let's shut this so you guys can see. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on here. Just spread the butter out. I'm going to turn this to this. I'm going to put this on this side, on the side that doesn't have butter. Okay? So this is going to be, I'm going to put this on high now. I'm going to take the biscuits out now too. Let's get the biscuits out. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. Where did I put that goddamn thing? Now see, I got more freaking paprika on the counter than I got it on the freaking bread. So annoying. And just keep an eye on your bread, so because you don't want it to, you know, completely, you don't want it black. You don't want it overcooked, you know. Let's put the biscuits on here. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Guys, look at these freaking things. Now it made 8. Normally when I make this recipe, I always end up making 5 or 6. I make them too big. But I did 8 this time. I'm so excited about my biscuits. My biscuits. My biscuits. Look at that. Guys, could you die? Mmm. Oh. My Lord. Ah, they're hot. Look. Nice. I'm so thrilled. This crap right here just excites me. And yes, I have to steal a little piece. I'm stealing a little piece and putting it in the butter. And why not? Because I made them. Mmm. Oh. You know what Fallon does? Here's what she does. This is what she does. She does this. I gotta get that bread out. I gotta turn that bread over. I just want to do this while this is hot. This is what she does. And then you open it. Alright guys, see how that thin bread? I'm going to put a little more garlic on that side. Guys, so yummy. So freaking yummy. I'm just putting a little piece of butter on each side because I feel like the other side is going to be dry. I'm gonna shut this. Here is his. Oh my God, the smell of this. You have no idea what this smells like. If I can just freaking tell you. Oh my God. It smells so amazing. Where's that knife? Mmm. Guys, I'm just gonna spread the butter out. See, the more butter that I put on here. God. Oh my God, the smell. All right, dinner. Okay, guys, here's his toast. All right, guys, I'm so excited about this dish. This meal. I'm so excited. I'm gonna cut my biscuit. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna take a small one because I can't take a big one. You guys. Oh my God. Oh. It broke a little bit. I don't care.
Let's take a poll, Linda.
About what?
Who talks to their dogs like they're human?
We all do.
I know I do. My dogs are human though. To me,
Come on with this Scotchy thing.
disgusting thing.
Guys, look at this. Oh my God. They are so amazing.
My toast is kind of burnt.
It is not burnt.
All right.
It's toast. It's supposed to have little brownies to it. What do you want, like bread? All right, guys. Gonna make our plates. Okay, I'll be back. All right, guys. So here it is. I'm gonna take a spoonful for you. Here it is, guys. Oh my God, look at that. So yummy. What's the verdict, honey?
It is so good. That's what the bread is.
All right, here's a little. Is the meat tender?
Yeah, it's very tender.
Here's a carrot and a little meat. Oh, carrot fell off, but that's all right. Mmm. Mmm.
So good.
So hot. Oh my God. So good. I put some grated cheese and some parsley, fresh parsley. I'm gonna turn this around. There it is, guys. Delicious beef barley soup in the crock pot. 7 hours in the crock pot. There's my biscuit.
7 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh, look at Brooke.
And that's all. And that's what's for dinner tonight, guys. Beef barley soup. Here's Koopy. And there's Bubbles. Hey, buddy. We changed our living room around today.
I have issues.
Yeah, he's got issues. We all have issues. All right, guys. Let me turn it around. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for coming on and watching. And I really appreciate all of you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because when you subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. And I so appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And I'll see you on the next video. biscuit.
Darren's calling me.
Biscuit recipe. Okay, it's fine. Biscuit recipe so easy, guys. Anybody can do it. Okay. See you on the next one. Love you, bye.
Everything good?